Around 6 months ago, I got this fire axe head. I wanted to clean this thing up and do a mirror polish on it, something I've never done. I was going to give this to my brother for a birthday present. I had about a month to work on this, and I figured that was plenty of time. I used the angle grinder and removed all the paint. This thing had a lot of dents on the top and the bottom. It looks like it had been hammered on a lot. I slapped it in a vise, figured I would just file it all smooth. That didn't really work out. I filed on this thing off and on for about a month. It had some weird hard spots in the metal. There's a couple you can see there that were almost impossible to file. Just random spots near the eye. I even went and bought a brand new file to make sure that it wasn't just my old dull files. I had this brilliant idea to use a belt sander to smooth the thing out. It had a lot of pitting on the sides, and I wanted to get it all smoothed out. Unfortunately, the belt sander just left a lot of belt sander marks, even using some finer grits, and I ended up using some flap discs on the angle grinder. I found some 120 grit flap discs, and those worked fantastic to smooth the thing out, get all of the pits out, smooth all of the surfaces off. Then I tried these Harbor Freight polishing wheels, and these did basically nothing. I used a palm sander with some wet sandpaper to finish sanding. I started with a 200 grit or 220 grit, and then like a 320, a 400, and a 600, and then that was the finest that I could find at the hardware store. So I found some 1000 and 1500 grit sanding blocks at a different hardware store. I used those and just did the last couple of grits by hand. Then I used some metal polish to polish it and get it to that mirror finish. And it was looking pretty good. This was a house handle, brand handle. I scraped the finish off of the handle with a card scraper. I was running really short on time. I was trying to get this done before we visited family for Christmas so that the birthday present could be a Christmas present. I didn't record a lot of the things that I was doing at this point, like burning the handle, but burned the handle, got it fit into the head. I put boiled linseed oil on the handle, wiped it down, and this thing was looking pretty fantastic. The head was looking great, except for when you look close, like real close. There are still a lot of sanding marks, a lot of scratches. You can still see some of the marks from the palm sander, and I just wasn't happy with it. Plus, the handle didn't fit like I wanted it to. With about 48 hours left, I knocked the handle out and kind of started over, sanded my way back up through the grits, got the axe hung on the handle. I put a coat of paste wax on the handle so I could polish it up and give the handle a little shine. And then I used metal polish to polish the head up. It turned out pretty good. Once it was done and I wrapped it up, my brother will never guess what's in this package. So that's how you polish an axe head to a mirror finish. The wrong way, I guess. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you next time.